Hi, let's go ahead and take a look at the site navigation within our course now. So you've clicked on the link, the Start Here, Course Welcome, and the site navigation within the course welcome. So at this point I want to go ahead and just show you around our course. Of course, we have all of the dashboard, the courses calendar, and so forth on the left-hand side. But we also have our course navigation, home, announcements, syllabus, modules, assignments, discussions, grades, and so on. This is our home page that you'll initially see. When we take a look at that, we have, of course, my information, my contact information, and the course welcome to Start Here. The online support or online student support page, you should click on this and go out to that site. We also have a lot of information here about students with disabilities or for students with disabilities, and additional important links, and etiquette rules, citation resources, student support, accessibility services, Canvas accessibility statement, additional software accessibility statements, student handbook, and then resources and references. Now, at the bottom of this home page, we have our modules: Computer Concepts, Windows Web, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access, and then the dates that we'll be working on those particular modules. Now, to go ahead and get around and navigate through these, just click on a module, and that'll go ahead and load for us. And then we'll see, again, all of these modules linked. So this is how you can navigate through these pages. And we can see Computer Concepts. I want to go ahead and take us through a couple of these pages quickly, just so you can see what that structure looks like. Computer Concepts, Part 1, Chapters 1 through 7. It's the purple part of your textbook, or if you have the ebook, it is the beginning 7 chapters. Within your text, you'll see the table of contents on the left-hand side of that ebook screen show Chapters 1 through 7. And then the dates we'll be working on this particular module. We also have directions. Be sure to read all of those. Along with the directions, we have more specific components: how to complete the projects, how to complete the skills assignments, how to complete the online quizzes, and then we also have some tech support and some additional information for students with disabilities regarding accessibility. Also, how to complete the discussion assignment. Within each module, we'll have our course goals. And this one, we have course goal 1 is understand key information technology concepts. Now, we also have the default canned PowerPoint presentations. These have not been edited. These are canned from our textbook. So they are originals. Chapters 1 through 7, you can click on it and download that. If you have the ebook, you can do that from within the ebook, but they are available within our course as well. And then we have some instructional videos: creating a folder structure for student data files and assignments, how to complete and submit computer concepts assignments or projects, how to complete the discussion assignments, how to download and save student data files, and so on. Now note that our course is a second edition of the textbook, Computer Concepts and Applications. The second edition contains the same content. I should more clearly state that. The second edition contains the same content and structure as the first edition, with just a few minor differences. So the second edition focuses on 2016, the first on 2013. Very little difference. But be aware that between the texts, that the page numbers are a little bit different. Now with that said, that may mean that some of these videos are a little bit different regarding perhaps page numbers, look of the particular textbook, and so on. Just be aware and understand that the texts are very similar. There's just very minor differences. Now, as time permits throughout the semester, I'll go ahead and get many of these videos re-recorded to reflect our newest ebook and 2016. But if you have any questions in the meantime, be sure to contact me. Now, with most modules, there are student data file downloads, not with the concepts module. Then we have the assignment grading, how these assignments will be graded, how to start, read Chapter 1 from Part 1, and so on. And then the assignments are listed at the bottom of the module. So in Chapter 1, Living in a Digital World, read Chapter 1. And here's Chapter 1, Assignment 1.3, Information Processing Cycle. So if you have the e-text, the ebook, this assignment is in the ebook to access. If you have the regular textbook, the paper textbook, it's not. So it's included in the ebook. If you have the regular paper textbook, you can go ahead and access the assignment from this link, and then submit it as C1 Project 3 IP Cycle, team page evaluation, and your name. Submit on Canvas. Now, also in some cases, I have additional directions regarding the assignment, so be sure to look for those additional directions. These are some additional directions for the first assignment. We have our Chapter 1 online quiz. Now, the quizzes that we're going to take are based upon the previous edition of the textbook, the content with the previous edition of the textbook. Edition 1 versus Edition 2. Ours is Edition 2. The content, like I mentioned already, is essentially the same. So there's very little difference. We should be good with these particular online quizzes till I can move that over. And then that won't be this semester. That would be after this semester. If I get you started with this, that's what we're going to stay with. So the process stays the same. But the content will be the same, so it's not to worry. Chapter 2, we have a 2.6 assessment. Same deal. Chapter 3, 3.1 assessment. Same deal. A quiz. Chapter 4, discussion. And again, there's a video showing you how to participate in the discussion. And be sure to take a look at the rubric associated with the discussion. The rubric meaning how the rubric will be scored for you. We have a project that is simply name 5 categories of application software and give examples. You can go ahead and complete that. There isn't any additional link to that. That's not in a textbook. What are software license agreements, and describe 4 types of software distribution models. It's not in the text. This is an additional question that you need to complete, and then some additional projects. Now, let me go ahead and Windows Web is about the same as Computer Concepts. Let's go to Word quickly and take a look. And then we have, now if you have the paper text, it's the green section. Chapters 6 and 7. And in the ebook, you'll see chapters 1 through 7. And then again, chapters 1 through 13 or 15, I think. We have directions listed. We have goals, module resources, chapter 6 and chapter 7 PowerPoints. We have instructional videos again. In this case, we have the student data file downloads if you need those. You can go ahead and download those from here. The grading policy, or the grading around each of the assignments. And then we have our discussion. In this case, we have a discussion that's an extra credit discussion that will take place over the remainder of the course from this point on. And then we have some skills assignments, and those are tutorials. You do this, you do that, as the text asks you to do, and then you build these documents. Okay, so we have some still assessments, skills, and some projects. And then at the end of the module, we have a Microsoft Word project. This is where you're going to go out, and here's an example. This is where you go out and you're going to do some research and then write a 2-page paper about a particular person that you researched. The main point, it doesn't matter who that person is or that group. The main point is that we want to apply the skills that we've learned within the module, and this is a good way to do that. So I just follow those instructions. Now, with that said, you will see Excel, PowerPoint, and Access all have that same structure with that end of module project, and that final module, Access, is where you build a database and submit that, and that's by the end of the semester. Okay, those all work out the same. That's how you navigate. We have announcements. We have a syllabus. We can click on that syllabus. It'll go out here, and there's an instructional video with that as well. And then second half, the syllabus contains all those main things. Go to take a look at the syllabus for more information. We also have our modules, and the assignments and modules are listed in just a couple of different, they're the same type of information but listed in a couple of different ways. We have the Computer Concepts module with the assignments that will be included. We have the Windows web page with the assignments that will be included. So you can navigate through our course using these links rather than the navigation bar at the top or bottom of that screen on the other pages. And then we see all of the modules, PowerPoint, Access, and so on. Okay. We also see under assignments something similar. In that, and let's let that load, we have upcoming assignments, and these are all the assignments listed. So as you submit the assignment, and you'll see how to do this, go ahead and click on the assignment and then submit it and review the instructions. If you have questions, review the instructions as to how to do this. I will enter the quiz grades. You're going to submit the quizzes through the online site, and I will submit those or enter those in the grade book myself. Okay, so I do that manually. But other than that, all those assignments are out here. We see discussions, and we'll see our initial short bio, and then contact your instructor for help. Actually, just emailing me is the quickest way to ask for help, so please do that rather than this discussion thread. If you do what you want to do, but I can respond more quickly via email. And then we have our discussions: which OS is better, computer and personal information security, and then contrasting, comparing Office suites. So if we click into the which OS is better, what you'll see are the instructions and the evaluation criteria, along with the rubric, the scoring rubric. We also see grades, people, Office 365 help, and so on. So I think those are the main things that you need to go ahead and get around our course. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to contact me as soon as possible. And let's have a great class, and thank you very much.